Yeah, we'll start at the bottom again. Let's check out, Yukon. Oh, Yukon's down. Aww. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mark Loeffler Experience. Today, like we do every month around the 15th, we're going to go through Canadian national real estate prices to see what the hell is happening in this fair country that we're living in, or the majority of us are living in, because that's where the majority of my viewers are. So what do you guys think? Is it up? Is it down? Obviously Ontario is different, and I'm going to beat on this like the dead horse it is. Always going to be different because of the rules we have in this fair land. All right. Just some highlights. National home sales edged up 1.5% month over month. So there was more sales in June than there was in May. Monthly activity from last June, which was probably one of the lower points for sales, is up 4.7. A number of newly listed properties was up 5.9%. So yes, we're seeing more sales, but we're seeing more listings as well. Home price index climbed 2% month over month, but it was still down 4.5% year over year. So it's still down a little bit from last year. Actually, not seasonally adjusted, national average sale price posted a 6.7% year over year increase from June of last year. So 6.7%, that is higher than the average. We've gained from June till June. It's up from June till June. Home sales recorded over MLS increased in May and June. We saw that smaller increase than April to May. Sales were up in June, a little over half of all local markets, with gains in BC and Alberta offsetting fewer sales in Greater Toronto and Southwestern Ontario. Basically, they're saying sales are leveling off near historically average levels and new listings finally starting to play catch up. In some housing markets like Niagara, we're seeing a buyer's market almost at that level. It's still balanced at the moment, but I don't know. We could get into the summer and you could see a buyer's market in the Niagara region, which basically means there's 6 months worth of inventory. So it could take you up to 6 months or longer to sell your home if you're not marketing it at a competitive price. As a nation as a whole, we had 3.1 months worth of inventory, which is basically a balanced market. All right, let's go to the national home price map. Everyone's favorite thing that we do on this channel. So as you can see, 6.7% up year over year. Average sale price last year was $665, and we're now $709. So congratulations to everyone who's owned real estate from June till June of this year. Yeah, we'll start at the bottom again. Let's check out, Yukon. Oh, Yukon's down. Aww. I don't know why. I've never checked out Yukon or Northwest Territories there. So, Northwest Territories is up 1%. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Let's check out St. John's, Newfoundland, up 2.8%. You know, average home price is still $330,000 in St. John's, Newfoundland. Pretty affordable. Prince Edward Island, we're down 1.7% because this had been up. So that's a good little thing there. But again, still relatively, $357 compared to $363. It didn't go very far. Halifax up 1.9%. $530,000 average sale price. It gets there. Cape Breton. By the way, Cape Breton, I thought it was absolutely beautiful when I went there. But yeah, average home price is $200,000, $195,500. It's up 1%, but from $194 to $195,500. Let me ask you, do you think that people on Cape Breton are affected by the increase in mortgage rates at an average price of $200,000? I'm just going to put that out there. I don't think that they are. St. John, New Brunswick, down 3% from $300 to $291. Greater Moncton, 1%. So the bloom's coming off the East Coast a little bit, right? Because we saw that they were even recording higher numbers. So maybe they were just a little delayed in what happened in the rest of Canada. Montreal, down 4.6% year over year. And you got to remember, the average national sales price is up 6.7, but Montreal is down 4.6. Oops. Check out little Quebec City. Quebec City apparently doesn't participate in this little shindig we have, so we're not going to talk about Quebec City right now. We're just going to move on. And let's talk about the York region. And York region's up 6.3% year over year. That's a tidy little sum. And here's the thing. I definitely think we're going to be flatter in the GTA for the significant time being. I think these numbers are going to drop. because these are year over year averages. So therefore, well, here's the problem, because like the market fluctuated so much last year that I do think you're just better off, if you're buying and holding, just to hold. And if you need to sell, then you got to sell, right? I mean, look at Woodstock is still down 10% year over year. And that might have just been, again, we saw some markets this time last year that they hadn't fallen as much from March till June, and they were just delayed. And so that's maybe what we're seeing, some catch up, and we'll see that play through. Windsor was one of those. Look, again, down 12%. Greater Toronto, down 2%. It always boggles my mind. I know I say this every time I make this video. Obviously, Greater Toronto is the largest market in Canada. If that's down 2%, how is our national average up 6.7? Timmins, for everyone, 10%. And these were delayed. Oh, Sudbury, basically flat. Sarnia region, 4.5. Sault Ste. Marie, basically flat. Now we get into everywhere where everybody is. Quintian District, for all you Belleville investors, down 8.6%. So now we got Peterborough. Oh, this was one of the hottest markets in Canada, 13.7%. And I got to tell you that this might be the Cottage is as well, because they were stupid hot and prices have gone down in Cottage Country. So if you guys had looked to get into Cottage Country and you're like, I was, getting stupid, might be a good time to start looking. There's less people looking right now because interest rates are higher. Secondary homes are not the thing. Now's the time. If you got the cash, maybe you want to be looking at something like that. The rental market's come off this year because more people can travel, so they're not just renting cottages. But I know a lot of people who are renting their cottage have just sold them. The Niagara region, which we said was in a seller's or buyer's market, down 11%. I think that's going to go down further. Lots and lots of inventory in the Niagara market right now. London St. Thomas, down 3.7%. These are all year over year numbers, which don't mean much. You want to be looking monthly to see what's going. But I know that London had from May till June, the price has dipped. The average price has dipped in the London region. Lakelands, I don't even know where the Lakelands is. Comment down below. Where are the Lakelands? Where are some of these things? Lakelands, Mississauga. What's Mississauga? Down 2%. I mean, Mississauga is a big market. Again, GTA is down 2%, and the average market price is up. I'm gonna want to see some big numbers from some of these places. Kawartha Lakes, down 7%. We were just talking about that. Man, there's a lot of boards in Ontario. Hamilton, Burlington, down 6.2%. I mean, there's a fair amount of inventory in Hamilton right now. If you were thinking about investing, might be a good time. Just pointing that out. Summer's always a good time to buy because it usually dips a little bit and then goes up through the fall and spring. The Guelph market down 6%. Durham, up 2.7%. So congratulations to all you people out in Durham. You made your 3% year over year return. Cornwall, down less than 1%. So basically flat. Brantford, down 7.8. Barrie, down 8.5. And then let's check out good old Bancroft area, because this went up like 40%. And it's down 10.7%. And I think that has a lot to do with cottages as well, because there is a lot of cottages in the Bancroft area. So if that market has slowed, then this is going to affect the average sale price there. And now we come to the prairies. Well, at least Winnipeg. I don't know if that's the prairies yet. Down 3.5%. Saskatoon, everybody, up 0.5% year over year. It's a nice solid market. No land transfer tax. Might just be a good spot to go out there and start flipping houses. Grand Prairie, Alberta, down 5%. That's the natural gas hub of the West, if you needed to know that. Fort McMurray, which is the oil hub, down 17%. I might have to take a trip up to Fort McMurray and see if there's some stuff available. I mean, this is telling me that Edmonton is down 7.2%. I know that on my multis, I can't buy what I bought for last June on my multifamily. So sometimes I wonder, that's all. Calgary is up 4%. Just wonder at some of these numbers, that's all. I just, it just kind of make you go, Victoria, 7.4, negative. Vancouver Island, which is Victoria, down 7.6. Greater Vancouver area, down 2.4. So again, how are the two biggest markets down, but nationally we're up? something just doesn't smell right. Here's the okay, so yeah, here's Ontario overall was 882 in June of 2022, and average is now 910. Manitoba is down a little bit. Saskatchewan is down a hair. Alberta is up $20,000, or that basically the Calgary number. But yeah, so there you go. That's what's happening out there in Canada. Good luck to everyone investing or buying a home or selling a home or whatever you're doing out there. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy. We'll catch you next time.